Peacemaker is the next DC project that's coming out next month on Max. Well, HBO Max. They've changed the name back again. And James Gunn was talking about what is canon from Peacemaker Season 1 into Peacemaker Season 2. Because when Peacemaker Season 1 came out and the Suicide Squad came out, that was technically still in the old DC universe. Now we're in a soft reboot with a new Superman and Justice League and villains and all that kind of stuff. There is some carryovers, of course. Peacemaker and some characters from the Suicide Squad have been carried over into the new DC universe, probably because James Gunn worked on them. But he's also really impressed by Blue Beetle, so he made that character in that movie canon. So you never really know if he'll go back and take an old character and bring them into the new universe. And he has referenced before that everything in Peacemaker Season 1 is canon to the new DC universe, except for the scene where the Justice League show up at the end. But in this new recent interview, he just mentioned Aquaman. He didn't mention The Flash. And Jason Momoa is playing Lobo in the Supergirl movie next year, so he's definitely not Aquaman anymore. And you would think the personal troubles with Ezra Miller would overshadow his chances of coming back as The Flash. Even though in the past, James Gunn said that The Flash was one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. I like the Flash movie, and I kind of like the idea of the Flash being the only one who carries over from the old DC universe into the new DC universe, because he can basically travel through time. So it would kind of work. But I do think Ezra Miller has ruined those chances, unfortunately. But you never know if he turns his career around in the next few years, and maybe. But James Gunn will probably reboot entirely and cast a completely new Justice League team. So what's your thoughts on Peacemaker Season 1 being canon to the new DC universe? And he also said that he did a podcast where he kind of breaks down what is canon and what is not canon from Peacemaker Season 1. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that when it releases. But I absolutely loved John Cena's Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad and in his own series. So I'm really glad he's coming back. So the Justice League cameo in Peacemaker, not canon. And we'll find out a few more things that aren't in canon from James Gunn as Peacemaker Season 2 releases.